Well, I think the Yvonne banner is going to come out next, I believe. Actually, wait, isn't there a news section? Events? I think I think I saw a timeline, which is really nice. Just remembered. Events, maybe? Yeah, here it is. Oh, right. I forgot about that. So, yeah, here we go. So, we got, yeah. So, you know, it released on, well, I don't know what you call it. We'll see. We'll say that I am UTC 5, I guess. We'll say that. So, under UTC 5, they started on January 21st, and now we're on February 4th, and the banner ends on February 7th. So then 7th to the 24th, so that's 3 weeks. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, so they had we had 3 weeks. No, okay, no, we had about yeah, we'd have like 15, 16 days for the banner for Leviathan. And then we're going to have another 16, 17 days for Gilberta. And then we don't know how long the Yvonne one is, but like that's the vibe, right? So I guess 16-ish days, 17-ish days. I'm not gonna bother doing the Gilberta and the Yvonne story unless it's like pushing the main story forward. It could. I don't know. I don't know. Gilberta is based on a character from Arknights. I mean, so is Yvonne technically. I found that out later. But yeah, in fact, yeah, all 3 of these are technically returning characters from Arknights. But like, yeah, that's kind of a weird way to view that. It's like, yeah, technically, you know, like, yeah, I guess so. They're talking about some of the other events, but I mean, I'm gonna be done with this by, well, done with any missions by next week, I would say. But yeah, like these are very similar to, well, you know, they're well, I mean, okay. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how much they go into this, but like as you saw in the Leviathan story, she just is Surtur, but Surtur is just a very bizarre character even in the Arknights world. She was never a real person even in Arknights. She was literally a very super powerful character who had amnesia, who was not even involved in the main story in any way. Oh, you know what though? It's funny now that I say that, because Gilberta was not important in the story either, now that I think about it, from what I remember. And then same with Yvonne's character. She also wasn't important in the main story. Very odd. Very odd. So we've been introduced to all these Chinese characters who we won't have access to for the next month. 1 month. Well, I should say month and a half, I guess. Minimum. And I'm not even that interested in the Chinese characters. Maybe Ting or Tang, I think that was her name. Like that. There's no way that's like a real person's name, like a real human's name in real life, right? But yeah, so I'll just be doing the base stuff for this for the next few weeks, and by the next time I do this, hopefully we progress in the Chinese story. But yeah, I'm not planning to do the side character stories unless they seem really interesting. So it's already weird in that schedule. They implied that the new characters would each have their own character story. And I assume it's because they're not going to be part of the main story. I mean, Leviathan wasn't. And, you know, I thought she was going to be for a second, but no. And then Gilberta, she was in the prologue at the very beginning, but, like, she was like an echo. It was really weird. But, yeah, so they're probably just bringing her because she's popular. But then Yvonne is weird because it's like, why the heck did they not have Yvonne in the next banner? That doesn't make sense to me. Very, very bizarre. But yeah, next time you guys see me, everybody will definitely be at level 80. And by everybody, I mean Shahi and above. By then, maybe I'll look into Pogranishnik more. Because technically he works well alongside the main character. I'm kind of like mixed between him and her. I'm still so confused when I was using her. Like, sometimes she's doing no damage, and then suddenly I'll use her ultimate. Ultimate does good damage, and like sometimes her skill would do good damage. I think it's just like because it's all about electrical buildup is my guess.
Originium prepped and ready.
And it's weird because she has really good stats. Like, everybody's hovering around 300, right?
Originium will carve a path for us.
I mean, actually, my stats are actually low comparatively. Wait, so is this? So her strength is her main stat. But wait, why don't I have more strengths? Or is it just more likely to be middling? Strength. Oh, that's not good. Well, as you can see, I'm not quite right. Well, there's no strength and agility from what I'm seeing. I don't know. I'll figure this out too, the equipment thing.
A fine product of industrial manufacturing.
We'll see what happens. I'll have to look up the best thing for these. Yeah, so I'll just be optimizing for the next few weeks. Like, especially I need to find out whether she's even worth it. Like, she heals, but her healing is so weird. And I think Shahi might actually be a better healer technically. I mean, the only way she heals, as far as I can tell, is just that you use her skill. You have a little thing hanging around you, and then you do a full hit combo, and then the final hit heals you. Seems basic and not very good, right? But sometimes Ardelia is not doing that well on that front anyway. But I don't know. I mean, technically we have these items that are supposed to be healing us, so maybe I'm just viewing this wrong. You know, we're supposed to be doing things a little bit differently than I'm giving it credit for.
Still waiting for something?
Let me see if I
Am
can
I looking all right?
maybe do a pull or something. Maybe it'd be,
Operator pro.
yeah, sure. Eventually all of these characters will be maxed out.
Now I would just need to tune this to contemplation, computation. Looking for
But
me.
yeah, I'll have to like figure out a team
Finally
for these two.
Looking
Because she's all about
contemplation,
supporting
computation,
cryo.
utterance,
And
abandonment.
what's the other one? I keep
Who's due for
forgetting
some
what
bad luck
this
this
is.
time?
Nature. So we don't have nature and cryo characters. And the new main powerful character is going to be electricity based. So maybe
Operator
she'll work with
profile.
Perlica good.
Still waiting. Am I
Maybe.
looking all
But like
right
I don't
for
know if
this
I'm going to even
angle?
pull for her. I'm going to be way more hesitant for the foreseeable future, and I mean like for the next 4 months at least. I'm going to be a lot more cautious about my pulls than I have ever been. Oh my gosh. Than I have. This happens a lot too. This has happened at least 3 times when I'm playing. And this isn't even like, this is just the middle of the freaking afternoon. But yeah, I'm going to be the most cautious with my pulls than I've ever been in any gacha game. Maybe the only comparative one would be Fate Grand Order, because in Fate Grand Order I pull for summer events and probably one more event, and that's it all year. Kind of crazy. But FGO is also at the point, like, the longer a game is out, the more likely you will have many ways to get resources. In fact, so many that the devs don't even really plan for you to get all of these resources. And like, even they're impressed by, like, really, you're gonna go for all of these, you know, kind of thing. It's kind of fun. It's kind of funny that, like, FGO, as crazy as it is, because like FGO doesn't have pity at all. So, or no, I should say they used to not have pity. So you'd have to just be like, just gotta hope. But like, basically, if you used $400 to get the currency, then you probably would get what you want. Just one copy of what you want, probably. But like, it more than likely I got what I wanted anyway, just like from doing a, you know, like, I would say 150 pulls, the equivalent of 150 pulls. And that's in FGO, I think the chances was like 0.7% or something to get a character on a banner. So if the equivalent is the same here, I mean, here I was actually thinking, okay, maybe I should just bank on the guarantee, which I have to go back and check, because Leviathan, I think it was like 240. Was it? Oh, I think it was. Wait, but did I really get her in 30 pulls? I think so, though. I think so. Oh, right, but then I did enough, I did just enough to get the 10 free pulls, though. So that doesn't count. Wait, so maybe I'm gonna have to go back and check. Wait, oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I figured 240. It's like, really? 20 pulls? But it must have been 20, because I was like, well, they gave me 10 free pulls, and then I don't remember if I actually used my own currency, or if somehow, oh, that's right, I had some free pull, or sort of free pulls from these tickets. I decided to use some of those tickets, that's why. But yeah, so I technically got her in 20 pulls, but then I got an extra 10 pulls too, technically. But yeah, 240 pulls. Let's see. So that's 20. Let me do the math on this real quick, because this is ridiculous. Like, maybe I'm crazy, but like, you know, I haven't done everything in the game so far, but like, you know, pretty close. So we're at 24 10 pulls, and one 10 pull is 5. Wait, is it 5,000? Yeah, it's 5,000. I was just looking at that. So to guarantee a character, you need 120,000 of this this overall. Now, obviously, you can also use this up. They do this in Arknights as well. This is almost exclusively used for buying outfits, so we'll see if this is what they do in the future. But otherwise, yeah, just like in Arknights, you can also turn it into this currency. And it's interesting because, like, so in Arknights, I'm gonna have to go look at what the banners are like in Arknights. But like in Arknights, yeah, you only need about, well, you need like 40,000 minimum to get the character you want, almost for sure. But in that game, I just realized one pull is 1,600, so then that would be wait. Is it really 1600? I think it's 1600 from what I remember. So then that would mean, wait, so, because then that would mean that you get 200 pulls in 32,000 of the currency, which is like absurdly high. That does not sound right. But I think that's what it is. So, okay. But like, again, in Arknights, I think I have heard that it actually has the highest rate of getting a 5-star of any gacha game, or at least, you know, among the highest, I should say. But this one might have like the lowest rates. Let me check that. Details. Darn it, that's wrong. Actually, wait a second. Let me see that again. Sorry. Need 200 more. Okay, don't worry about it. Oh, no. The base drop rate is... Wait. Oh, okay. So this is the same. I'm going to have to double check, but like this, I think is the same as Fake Grand Order. Because, again, I believe Fake Grand Order, it is 0.8%. I think it's either 0.8 or 0.7%. But I think they might have increased it to 0.8% or something. But there is no 50-50 in an FGO, right? Or maybe it is a 50-50. I don't remember if it's a 50-50. But the guarantee in the FGO is like 920 pulls, I believe. But also pulls are now 11 characters in one pull. So it's a little weird. So technically it's a little less. Closer to like 850 or something. So this might be the same as FGO, which if that's the case, yeah, like the likelihood is just crazy low. And so there's no... See, these are even mentioning all three: Leviathan, Gilberta, Yvonne. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so this is how the banners work. So in these following 3 banners, these 3 will be in the banners, which I don't even like the other 2, honestly. Like, I really don't like Yvonne that much. So okay, in these next 3 banners, these guys will stay around. You're guaranteed. Oh, wait. Okay, I guess this is the part where I'm not giving it enough credit. So you are guaranteed a 6-star every 80 pulls. And they have pity, right? Yes, they have pity after 65 pulls. So, like, there's a pretty darn good chance that you should be able to get the character by 70 pulls even, really. I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to say. So... Well, I mean, I don't know if I need a calculator for this. But yeah, I mean, 240 pulls would mean that they... Well, not entirely, but basically they guarantee you to get the 6-star on rate up after 3 times that you get a 6-star. Technically. Obviously, not precisely. But, like, think about the logic on that. That would mean that you lost the 50-50 3 times. So that's actually pretty reasonable when you think of it that way. But again, like I do think that they should be making it a guarantee pull after at least 150 pulls. Like 240 is just absurdly high. But yeah, 70. So with 70 pulls, that's well, actually. What the fuck? I did something wrong. So with 70 pulls, that's 35,000 to basically guarantee a 6-star. Basically. You know, a little bit more obviously, but yeah. So 70,000 is a reasonable amount to get what you want. It's reasonable to say that, okay, by 70,000, you almost for sure should have gotten 2 6 stars. And if you got 2 6 stars, by rule of luck or whatever, you should be getting the character you want. But yeah, so that's not great. Yeah, in that way, it is really stupid that they don't just allow a straight up 50-50, a typical 50-50 of you missed it the first time, you're guaranteed it the second time. I don't see a problem here. Okay, because like that's would mean that acquisition. So that would mean 70,000. Oh my gosh! Wait. Oh yeah, how much is one of these? I forget. So you get So you get. I already forgot this. Okay, whatever. 130. Okay, that's 134 for 10,000. We're doing the math. Times 7, yeah. So you need 938 origiometry, not ora barrel, origiometry. 938 to probably guarantee the 6 star, because that would be after almost 2 full guaranteed 6 stars. Almost. I mean, not 100%, but like, come on. You really should be getting it by 70 pulls. I mean, I think for my Leviathan, I think I pulled her on like 71 or 72%, 72 pulls out of 80, which is like, yeah, I mean, by the time it's 15%, it should be like a pretty good likelihood, especially when you're doing back to back, 10%. Okay, maybe not 15, 20, like by the time you get to 65, you really should be just going one single pull. There's no reason to do a 10. Save a little bit more that way. But yeah, so 938 would be a lot. This is the most you can get. This is double once only, remember? So this is basically 400. But even if you did this again, you wouldn't be getting this. Gosh. So I'm just rounding here. So that would be 400, 600, 700. And then I'm not even going to go into these. 700. So wait, that's 700 for 124, yeah, I believe 24, 25, $125 for 700 currency. $125 for 700 currency. Okay, this might be fine. Like, I thought that this might be like really not good, but like, okay, wait a second. As I said, was Fate Grand Order on probably, I think it was only 2 times that I did it, that I spent 300 to 400 in order to get 1 copy of a character, and that's 2 times in 9 years. Wait, is it 9 or 8 years? No, it's 8 years. Yeah, 7, 7.5, 7.5. 2 times in 7.5 years. That's reasonable in my opinion. Like, oh my gosh, $700 about, and it's like, $700 in 7.5 years. So I'm averaging like $100 a year. And that might be high, but like I don't pay for subscriptions to stuff, so it's like whatever. This is my entertainment. I don't buy cable. I don't buy Netflix subscriptions. I spend on average $100 per year on gacha. on average. And even then, like, it's less than that on average. Well, actually, I guess it would be more though, technically. But okay, so that is funny then. Okay. So yeah, might as well take it further. Basically, yeah. Well, we'll include tax. So basically, for approximately $200, you can get the character you want. Yeah. That's what this game is. But, you know, I think I've seen worse. Again, not having the 50-50 is bad, but I am confident that we won't have to worry about that in the future. Also, I'm doing this, so there's that too. That helps. I don't know if I'll do this every month, but it definitely helps a lot. That's the thing. So the big thing about this, okay, you know, it's only 6,000 per month, you know, like, okay, wow, 110 pool. But no, the bigger thing with this is you also get an injection every day, which, you know, to refill your stamina. So right now, I believe these are the free ones I got from just playing the game, I think. But then this one's the ones I got from the monthly, because yeah, there's 14. That sounds right. So like that's actually a bigger deal, because then okay, you can just level up your characters quicker. So basically, I'm doing the pay to win strategy, but only for $5 for a month. Like that's pretty freaking reasonable to just, oh, I'm gonna get my characters to not max level, but you know, a lot faster to max level. Okay, at best you could say for $10 you can get between 4 and 6 characters to max level, more or less. That seems reasonable. Very reasonable, especially since we're at the beginning of the game. Although I say that but then like there's all these resources I'm getting because I'm just playing the game, so it's not quite accurate, but you know, it still helps smooth out the edges. But yeah, again, this company is very good, so I'm just going to be I'm not even cautiously optimistic. I'm full-blown optimistic in general that they're going to adjust the system in such a way that that this won't be really annoying. Yeah, they just did a update. Let me see. What's this for? Are you fucking for real? So I was gonna mention this earlier and then I just forgot. Okay, this is also nice. Yeah, these things are a much bigger deal than they were given credit for. Like I had to work my ass off to get these, and they're just like, oh yeah, these aren't a big deal. And it's like, hey, I can't make equipment. Now I don't know how big equipment is in this game, because like I got it, but I'm not feeling the stats very well. But like, you know, probably should still use it. But yeah, this just happened. So I was originally thinking like, let me think. Wuthering Waves. Well, no, that's right though. Okay, this isn't common. Okay. No, I was just thinking because yeah, you're just, here's a free 6-star. Okay, I'll worry about that later. But hey, the funny part is that you get it and then you're like, wait, how do I use it though? Because yeah, you have to go all the way here, which is also weird because like this looks like the weapon stash, but it's actually valuable stash. It's actually that like this is your in-game backpack, but this is your real-world backpack. This is the thing that actually has the stuff that really matters. Okay. Let me just do one pull on that. Just in case I get really lucky. We're doing... Yeah, okay. Normally I'd be more cautious on this, but like I already have 2 of these. And while I do like Amber, well then again, okay, they got me. Because for the foreseeable future, I'm not going to be getting the character in the banners that I want. Like, we'll see if you get Rossi. Who knows, right? But, like, even other than Rossi, there's no Chinese characters I'm really interested in. And Tang Tang I like, but, like, she unless she's a 5-star, I'm not going to get her. Like, I'm not going to get her if she's a 6-star. Like, they'd have to, it'd be crazy how much they'd have to impress me. But, like, so Ember right here, I don't know if I'm actually going to like her that much, but I kind of just want her. So, because of the situation, I'm going to do something I almost never do in gacha games. I'm changing the brightness, sorry. I'm gonna do something I never do. We're gonna pull on standard banner, the permanent banner. And I think I have done this in a previous game, but it's probably only one. This is partially due to impatience, but partially due to I'm not satisfied with Ardelia or Pogranichnik. They're fine, and I mean they're better than Li Feng, and admittedly, I mean everything I'm saying is implying that Ember's not that good to play anyway, but she looks cool. But it's all about last right. It really is, and like I can get her right now. However, I would really hate to get last right twice, or some weird combination of thereof. So I figure I'm going to actually pull and use some of my currency. I was just thinking, is there anything? I don't think there's anything I could. Usually they give you tickets for the standard banner. I don't know why they don't give it to you in this game. That's kind of weird. I mean, you can, but only from the credit store and only randomly. In fact, let's go ahead. Try. No. Okay, that's fine. Actually, wait a second. Just notice this. 38. Huh? Okay, alright. Okay, so we can't do this. I don't care about the 5 stars really, unless Shaihi's just insane, and then I learned that I want Shaihi, but I don't know. But yeah, I won't pull this. I won't use this currency until I look into the 5 stars more, maybe, or something. But okay. Alright, we're gonna do it. Thinking. So I need minimum of 20 to get a good chance, or I just get lucky. I think that's a 5 star. Although it didn't look that red, but looked kind of red. Kind of. Wolf guard. Freaking wolf guard. Okay. But yeah, we're just gonna end this up with some quick pulls. Maybe I'll separate this into a different banner. Or sorry, a different video. I'm gonna still go for this one. I know it's not like optimal, but whatever. It's fine. Like I'm not sure how good the sword is, but I really want it. It just seems really good. 5 stars. Oh boy, that one again, huh? Still can't believe that I still don't understand how these work. See right here, in that bottom left, it is saying 2 more issues to get, but maybe they mean 2 more 10 issues. Like, an issue isn't 10, is it? Maybe it is. Whatever. Yeah, you got that. I don't want to use it on those. I'll save the currency for that. Don't know what that's for. You know what? This is probably for, like, if you have a maxed out weapon, and then you get another copy of that maxed out weapon, that 6-star maxed out weapon, then you get these. That's my guess. Okay. Well, we'll do 1 10 pull. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like using it, but it's. I'm not gonna say it's a guarantee, but you like. Wait, no, I'm wrong. No, I was further off than I thought. Well, whatever. We'll say I'm gambling for once, but like I said, like I have the guaranteed character, so I'd rather just see what 6-star I'm gonna get right, you know, the soonest, and then we'll see. I mean, and again, you know, maybe I'll pull on the banner later, and I would have gotten last right or whoever anyway. But like, I'd rather just not get the same character back to back. You know. That looks red, but I mean, the red, it should be really, really bright red, though, I should say. I'm like, I feel like I'm coping by just being like, oh, it looks red, though, but it's like, okay, no. No, the characters I really like. Okay, so 1 more 10 pull, and that's a guarantee, basically. To keep it rounded, I'm going to do this just to keep it rounded. And like, I don't mind using this stuff. Like, if this stuff ends up being used to buy outfits, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just an ungodly amount anyway. So like, Arknights, they give you this like literally like candy, so getting outfits is no big deal. There's no way they're gonna do it that way in this game. Okay, so it's got to be crazy bright red. Yeah. So that's 5-star. I mean, we'll see. I have seen it change from 5-star to 6-star, I'm pretty sure. So I was getting that chance. Relica, nice. It'd be nice to get her a few more times, but whatever. Okay, so now we're down to single pulls. Isn't the chances really high right now? Yeah. Okay, so I'm already at 20%. I think so. I think I'm already at 20, maybe even 21%. I think right now it's 21%. Crazy. Okay. Let's just get out. Pull our head. Grab this. Why not? What is this for? Just a random? You just random, okay. Just random rewards. Still got 34 days to do this. I'm going to be finishing this next week for sure. All right, here we go. Single. Nope. Wow. That was at 25%? Sheesh. Oh, I know I'm doing like a countdown on this, but like, come on. This is ridiculous. Okay. 30% or something? Okay, there it is. Dude, that's really obviously red there. Okay. That was just like, oh my gosh. Like 30% in gacha pulls is like a really big deal. Considering we're usually dealing with under 1%, you know. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my fucking gosh. This fucking guy. Okay, well, here comes the free last ride, I guess. see those people? Let's just try to get it. Oh, that's a new one. I thought that I hadn't seen many of those, but yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't keeping track of 5 stars after a while, so. Thank you. Okay, nice. Nice sound too. Ooh. Ooh. So that's gonna be a lot of grinding for me for the foreseeable future. But at least I finally got it, right? But bing bang boom.
Reporting in for duty. My name, I mean my codename's last right. Just tell me that.
Can't believe they gave it away for free. I wonder what's going on with that. Maybe people were complaining or something. I haven't actually been keeping my finger on the pulse of what's going on in the game, so I don't know how much people have been spending. But like, it is worth noting that again, Wuthering Waves did give you a free selector and then another selector. Don't worry about that. They basically, the Wuthering Waves screwed up so much at the beginning that they already had, here's a free 5-star after 40 pulls, like this game does, and I think most games do, most games do also. But then they also were like, okay, and then here's the free selector, and that was good. That was it. That was good. And then they just gave you a mail of a free 5-star selector again, and it was like, oh, okay, because again, like, people were complaining, I guess. It's really funny. It's really funny, but unfortunately, Wuthering Waves first characters are basically not good. they're fine, but just whatever. But yeah, so I don't know why they did it here though. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, who is this? Oh yeah, I don't know who this is for. Own. Look at this. Own. Oh no, that's right. No, it's not own. Sorry. Okay, it is just those two. I thought it said that I owned all these because it had own, but no. Okay, so I'll look into this later. I believe this one should be Last Right's weapon, and then I'll have to look into this. So yeah, but yeah, we didn't get Ember. That's actually the one that I wanted. But that's what happens when you bad mouse a character right before you start doing stuff. You're like, what's that? I thought I heard you bad mouthing me. I'm gonna screw up your pulls. Oh, I see. So
Still waiting for Operator Perlica, standing by.
okay. Whatever. Oh boy. Oh boy. Only when you hit more than at least 2 enemies, so not useful in boss fights? It's fine. I'm not, like, I kind of like this guy's design. This guy's kind of weird, because he's technically a character from Arknights, but he's, let's say he's like 55 in Arknights, but he's like, we'll say he's 35 here, maybe. So, you know, that's the difference. He always appears where he is needed most. Wolfguard is done. Oh. I mean, I'm not against using Wolfguard. I just kind of think his personality's bland. And it's a shame. Oh, here's the other thing. It's a shame because a lot of Wolfguard's aspects are actually in a character in Arknights, but he's way cooler in Arknights. It's not the same looking character, but like the same vibe of I have a wolf pack with me. But yeah, they actually had character developments and their complex character. I don't know why they made Wolfguard just so bland. His eyes are on every single prey. His guns will bring every single one of them down. He's so edgy and badass, guys. Trust me, bro. Whatever. Oh, I didn't realize I'd gotten this many copies of her. But I don't think I'm going to be using her, as far as I'm aware. I don't really like lifting up enemies. And then maybe I'll look into him a little more. Again, I do know he somehow fights with a fishing rod, and more or less, and he can like summon a whale as his ultimate. I don't know. It's something weird. Something weird like that. For now, we will just put some basic stuff on.
I've never seen this model before. Let me take another look at the user's guide.
Wait. Oops. Oh, so she's a lizard? Wait a second. Oh man, really, the frames are really cutting right now. I didn't notice that she had a lizard tail. Is she supposed to be a crocodile? This is very difficult to tell that she's a crocodile. So this is hers, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I just gave it to her because I didn't think I was going to get last right soon.
As long as it's hefty enough.
Alright, well, I'll go after these ASAP. Actually, I think I've even heard that there's a different weapon that's actually better. Like, I think this one might actually be better. Limited time event. It says LTO, a limited time event. I'm gonna have to look into that. Thundered Prince. Actually, I don't know which one's good here. We'll just do that. Actually, wait a sec. Let me see this. It just occurred to me that there's. It's weird that these purples can be better than these golds. I don't understand that at all. But I guess it's. Well, no. I mean, these are higher rarity, so. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, see, higher rarity, strength 20, attack 9. Very low rarity, blue being below purple, 52 strengths, 5% attack. I guess technically the attack percent is better here, but like, why is the points different though? Like, so different. Like, you know, you can say, oh, about the 5%'s a big deal, but it's like, is it though? Maybe this is better. I don't know enough about her attack percent. I don't know. You know what? Let's put that on. Maybe. Let's go ahead.
I'm so sorry.
Is she?
That scene was a little.
She's got elf ears.
terrifying.
This is very, very rare in this world. She might be fish related, which would be a huge deal. There are some kind of fish people, we'll call them.
An emotion? Really? For me?
There's some fish people, but they're very rare in Arknights. I'll worry about that later, but
so
like I have the
sorry.
materials to
That scene was a little terrifying.
well, yeah, I have these materials. Not far off of there too, so yeah. By the end of this, I think I'm gonna have a money issue, but whatever. Anyway, I'll deal with this later.
Where are we?
Originium will carve a path for us.
So, see, this is weird. So that's her. So, like, why are the purples, or why are the golds over here, but then the purples are over here? Agility boost? And that's his main stat, right? Why can't I do these two? Wait, you can do these two. Wait, why are they? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. And these are pretty decent too. Now I'm even more confused. I don't know. I'll look into it more later, I guess. I don't know. There's definitely some stuff I still don't understand. Okay, well now I know what my teams are a little more.
I hear Originium singing.
Yeah, this is the electric team. I don't know how good they are though. This was just a random team. Don't worry about it. So we got. Ooh, this is a little hard. I could have. So I don't really know the benefit of the defender. We'll just put her on there, and then maybe. No, sorry, I messed up. So maybe, I mean, obviously Shaihi and her are really good together, but I don't know how good he is. I guess I'll find out. I didn't even realize he was ice type. I assume he's better than her. Vanguards are generally good at generating energy, so
I'll
that's good.
protect everyone.
Okay, let's just see what they fight like. Am I fucking senile?
I shall pray for you, Administrator.
I thought there was another ice type that I... Okay. I'm senile. Okay. I thought there was another ice type that I put on there, not her. I don't think Estella is even worth it. Okay, I just forgot that I'm viewing her as like a support. Okay. Yeah, she attacks way faster than I was expecting. See if we can find some random enemy just to do like a skill or two on. Not really seeing anything. Not really in an area where there's enemies to fight. Okay, we'll just do Did she just like gain a bar of skill or something? Maybe like she gets ice on there. Sorry, I want to go look at this character real quick and then we'll be done. But yeah, now I have a nice team, I guess. Technically, the main character can actually work though, so maybe I would like replace her with the main character. That's my guess, because like the main character has solidification, I think is what it's called, which is almost identical to Cryo. But as far as we know, it's just a main character energy thing. But we'll see. Don't expect good damage, remember, because she's low level.
Clearing the way for the rescue.
Your way, I'll keep you covered.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so you have to keep using the skill. Okay, there's stuff going on here that even I can't tell. So okay, so now it does feel like she's actually attacking really slowly, funnily enough. But that's only because she's like, ooh, you know, like she's like dancing, like I kind of want to say like she's dancing, but yeah, it's a little off to say that. But that's kind of what's going on.
Maximum power activate.
Darn, she doesn't keep the size. I'm surprised that she had like an ice mask or something. Whoa, cannot cast a skill right now. That was weird. But so the ultimate is not an install ultimate, it's just one big damage ultimate. Surprising. Yeah, there's clearly something weird going on with skill.
I don't even feel tired.
So she applies ice, and then you use it again, and she swings with ice.
I can't break this habit.
She's got some personality stuff going on. But yeah, I'll look into her. I got her now. I'm just trying to think, like,
I shall
between
pray
this
for
team
you, Administrator.
and this team. This team's broken. I'll have to look in. I'm gonna be looking pretty deeply into Evwena, but like, it's possible Evwena could stay on the team. But Ardelia, I just don't see it.
Let me see.
Let me see.
Should I be gathering my data this time?
Yeah, physical susceptibility, right. Right, she's good on physical teams, which is the main character. Right. I forgot about that. Like, she's got a nature thing, but nature's not even a thing that... It's not even a usable class right now, as far as I can tell. So she could do a whole physical susceptibility thing, which would be mostly...
All
He's
operators
physical,
accounted for.
main character's physical.
The team is ready for the mission.
A new
She's
mission?
physical. So there you go. That's a team. I don't know how good they are, but yeah, there's a team. But yeah, I'll be working on that. In the meantime, see you guys in about a month-ish or something. But expect this to kind of be the team. Kinda. Like, obviously, Shahi and Last Right are guaranteed here, but the other two are on the nice. We'll see if I end up using them. Okay, see you guys next time.
Are there a bunch of little girls in this one too? Hello, girls!